All right, guys, what is going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. The Sacramento Kings are about to play their most important game of the playoffs, and that is Game 4 tomorrow. The Kings got to win the game. In my opinion, having home court is nice. I get that we're great at home. But in my opinion, in order to win this series against the defending champs and the Golden State Warriors, the Kings have to win one game on the road. And I'm hoping that is tomorrow in Game 4 in San Francisco. I want to talk about some of the takeaways I think that needs to happen in order for the Kings to win the game tomorrow. Obviously, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way, and that is the three-point shooting. The Kings cannot come out going 0 for 8, 0 for 9, 0 for 10 and put themselves in the hole early on in the game tomorrow. They have to shoot the three-point ball a lot better. It's crazy. It's mind-boggling to me that the Kings have not shot the three ball well this first three games. I mean, we got away with it by hitting a clutch deep down shots down the stretch, should I say, in games 1s and 2s. But you guys saw what happened in Game 3. You can't shoot 20% from beyond the arc and expect to beat the Warriors in the series. That's why Golden State blew us out in Game 3, because we were ass from beyond the arc. And that is a big reason why the Kings have to shoot a lot better from beyond the arc tomorrow. De'Aaron Fox will be De'Aaron Fox. I'm not even questioning De'Aaron Fox. But, I talk about him going into another dimension. What I meant by that is saying he can go into another level. And we've seen De'Aaron Fox take over games and go into another level. And for Game 4 to take a commanding three games to one lead, De'Aaron Fox might just have to do that. And I think he will do that. Also, Domantas Sabonis has to have his best game of the series tomorrow. Domas got bullied and outplayed by Kevon Looney the last game. Yes, Domas had 15 points, 16 boards, whatever. I get that. But Looney had 20 boards, 8 assists, outplayed Domantas Sabonis big time in that game on Thursday night. For the Kings to be successful in Game 4 to give themselves a chance, Domantas Sabonis has to be Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis, you are a 3-time NBA All-Star. You are a top 3 center in the NBA. You need to show us that tomorrow against the Warriors in their house. You got to be dominant. I expect a 20-plus point game. I expect you to get you 15 to 17 rebounds a game. You got to be a force tomorrow, man. You have to be a force. If the Kings do not get that from Domantas Sabonis, there's a good chance where this series is going back to Sacramento tied up at 2-2. And as much as I would hate to have that series tied up going back to home 2-2, I'm not doubting our ability to win at home. We can do that. But the fact that is that all the pressure is going to be on us to win that Game 5. And I think we will. I mean, we will win Game 5 at home. But I'd rather go back home to Sac up 3-1 with the opportunity to close this series out. So Domas has to be big time. Davion Mitchell has to be able to contain and defend Stephen Curry in Game 4. The funny thing about it, I noticed that every time Davion Mitchell checked in, Kerr would take Curry out. And they had enough to sustain their role player stepping up while Curry was on the bench, sitting out while Davion Mitchell was in the game. But we've seen it at times in the game and in the series where Davion Mitchell is matched up on Curry in the fourth quarter or even throughout the game. He made some great defensive plays on Curry last game, but most of the time we didn't really see Davion matched up on Stephen Curry. And when he was, they will switch off of the pick and roll and have Curry on somebody else, whether it's Keegan Murray or Trey Lyles or coming off screens. Davion Mitchell, I'm not doubting Davion Mitchell's ability to defend. We already know what Davion Mitchell can do defensively, and he's arguably probably the best all-ball defender in the NBA, and in this case, in the playoffs. I want Mike Brown to have Davion Mitchell glued to Stephen Curry every single touch, every single time Curry touches the ball. Make him work. You're going up against the greatest shooting point guard in the NBA history and anybody has seen in this league. Stephen Curry is Stephen Curry. We already know what he's done and capable of doing. But Davion Mitchell has to contend and defend and contain Stephen Curry, make him work for his points, wear him down. The Kings will be looking in good shape if Davion Mitchell does that. And Steve Kerr can't be checking Stephen Curry out with Davion Mitchell's game. Steve Kerr's going to have to keep Steph Curry in the game in order for the Warriors to win the game. So I'm looking forward to that matchup. And my last point is the bench has to step up. You cannot expect Malik Monk to go 1 for 9, Trey Lyles to go 0 for 6, Terrence Davis to go what he went for. The bench has to do a lot better than Game 4 than what they were in Game 3. Davion Mitchell's offense, it's great. We saw that in Game 2, but Game 3 it was mostly just defensive purposes. But we didn't really see much of his offense because the game was already a blowout. Anytime Davion Mitchell has his offense game going, it's always a plus and a bonus for us. So I hope that Davion Mitchell can get it going offensively as well tomorrow. But I think his big priority is slowing and containing Steph Curry, and I'm cool with Davion Mitchell making that priority on the defensive end. So Malik's gonna have to step it up big time. He has to be that guy off the bench. Trey Lyles, every opportunity you get, every open bucket you get. Same with TD. If TD gets minutes, you guys better make those shots because we're going to need you guys to step up big time on the road in order to get this Game 4 win in San Francisco. We have the Wizard. We have Mike Brown. Mike Brown is very tested. He's been through the thick and thin and the trenches of having their backs against the walls when he's with the Golden State Warriors. And even this season as well. He's done a fantastic job of having this team bounce back, especially on the road following a road loss. I think after a road loss, we went, as far as bounce back games, we went 21-13, one of the best records on the road in the Western Conference overall in the NBA when the Kings suffered a loss on the road. So make no mistake about it. You've been the best road team in the Western Conference all season long. It's your chance now to showcase that in a big factor, in a big way in Game 4 when a big pivotal playoff game could decide where it's going to be series will be tied 2-2 going back to SAC, or you take a commanding 3-1 lead going back to SAC with an opportunity to close this out. I will be at the game. I'm excited to see how the atmosphere is going to be. It's funny because over the years, people have told me, oh, you got to go catch a Warriors playoff game. You got to see a playoff game in Golden State. Well, you know what? I will be at a Warriors playoff game, not for the Warriors. I will be there seeing Davion Mitchell, De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and Kevin Huerter and the boys, rest of the squad, trying to get this Game 4 win. So I'm looking forward to it. If you guys are going to the game, please be safe. Please be safe, man. Please be healthy. I saw a video from the other night. Two Kings fans getting into it. They beat the heck out of some Warrior fans. That's uncalled for. I don't like seeing that. Those fans don't represent who we are as a team and organization. Very unfortunate to see that. It's very fortunate to go to attend a sporting event and then yip yap and then just start, a violent scene and start fights. That's not the way it should be. That's not the way how it's supposed to be. No fan deserves that, and no fan should start that. So I just wanted to make that clear. We'll joke about it here and there, but at the end of the day, somebody could really, really get hurt, and it's very unfortunate. So I'm hoping that everything goes well tomorrow. I'm hoping for a Kings win. How would it be, guys, the fact that we can come back home with the 3-1 lead and the potential to close this out? I'm not disrespecting the Golden State Warriors in any way because I know they're the defending champs and they've been really, really great at home. But the fact that the Kings have this golden opportunity in front of them to take a commanding 3-1 lead, and you're on the road and you've been a great road team all season, you got to find a way to get it done. Got to find a way to get it done tomorrow. I'm going, so I'm looking forward to a Kings win. Let me know your guys' thoughts on these keys to tomorrow's game. And I hope that the Kings find a way to get it done. We will prevail, and we will be back at home, potentially to wrap this series up. And Mike Brown is the Wizard. He will have these boys ready to go tomorrow in Game 4. And I pray to God that the 3-point shots fall in our favor. So with that being said, that's going to do it for me for today's video. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Have yourself a great rest of your Saturday. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the game. I will be doing a post-game video after the game ends, and I look forward to tomorrow's game. And I'm looking forward to the Kings coming out and playing a very good basketball game and winning game 4 in Golden State. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.